What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Writers Room presented by Breaking and Entering. I'm Alan Halas, and I am joined, as always, by our River West cohort, the music director for Breaking and Entering, just general nice guy, host of the Mr. Nice Guy podcast, and Whammy nominated fan of music, Mr. Ben Slowey. How are you doing today, bud?
I'm good, Alan. What's up with that? I'm honored to be nominated, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. I'm good. Tired. April is a hectic time. We got a lot going on indoors, but we're getting called. We can feel the outdoors starting to call us. They start going outside more and
Yep,
be more active. So we try to balance that out, and it's great.
absolutely. Things are looking good on my end too. It's been a busy time, but I'm glad. Um, really excited for not only the return of music to just happen. I got my second shot, so I have a feeling I could be out in the streets soon, just a little bit. So
Yeah. Good. How did the second shot feel? Like, did it wipe you out?
I was actually very lucky in the sense that I felt like I got punched in the arm the next day. That was basically it. I don't think that I wasn't really fatigued or anything like that. I got it last week Friday, so I had taken all of Saturday off and planned to just kind of be out of it, and then just had a really boring Saturday because there was nothing going on instead. But yeah, no, I was doing all right. My wife did a full workout, like right after getting her shot. She was totally fine. So yeah, everything's been good.
I'm getting my second jab on Thursday,
There you
and
go.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it being over with, just getting it over with. But yeah, we've already got some people, planning some social distance shows in the coming months for the summer, which it's very exciting. And I'm excited for us to, have a little piece of it.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to get into our first music video for this week because one of our co-writers, Patrick Carroll, is calling me. So I'm going to see what the hell is going on with that guy because he should be watching me on the internet right now.
Yeah, what is he doing? Jeez.
But we're going to get into a world of great music, and we're starting with some brand new stuff from Keegan Calmes. This is I know it's been a week off. I feel like everything has dropped, but Keegan, I believe, has a project out, and we're going to get into one of the videos from it. This is Solo by Keegan Calmes.
Never thought I could feel so low. Hit the bottom, but no one knows. Nobody ever told me, but it said it'd be so cold. Never thought I could feel so low. Drowning down in open seas, I could breathe water and fall to sleep. Or I could rise, be anything, everything I could dream. Doesn't even matter, doesn't even mean a thing. When everything is ended, all that's really left is me. Never thought I could feel so low. Hit the bottom, but no one knows. Nobody ever told me, but he said it'd be so cold. Never thought I could feel so low. do with me. And you don't want anything to do with me now. And I want you in my life. I want you in my life, 'cause you bring me back to life. Never thought I could feel so low. Hit the bottom but no one knows. Nobody ever told me, nobody said it'd be so cold. Never thought I could feel so low. Never thought I could feel so low. Hit the bottom but no one knows. Nobody ever told me, nobody said it'd be so cold. Never thought I could feel so low.
All right, that was Keegan Calmes with So Low here on the Writers' Room. Just part of a massive couple of weeks. We took last week off, but I feel like whenever we take a week off, everybody in the Milwaukee music scene decides to drop music, and that is pretty much what happened over the course of the last couple of weeks. So
Yeah, we have still been busy at work, even though we weren't here to culminate all of it last week. But lots of projects, lots of people that are really like getting themselves like really like leaning into the nice new warm air
yeah,
that we're feeling. So lots of videos, lots of new singles, new albums that are getting announced. Very exciting.
yeah. We got a new project from Lakia, who's on QC, which is one of the biggest rap labels around right now. We also got a big project from Bree Bougie today, who is featuring Cash Doll from City Girls, and I mean like those two albums are at the top for me because I'm a hip hop fan. So I'm eager to see what the two of them do on the on the major stages, especially
Okay.
Lakia. I hope she gets a huge push out of it. Um, and I hope that that helps bring, the world to Midwest hip hop because she's one of the names that when she first broke out, all of a sudden it was like the floodgates can open here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Speaking of hip hop, we got a new project from two new projects actually this weekend from Josh Jenkins,
Yeah.
an EP and an album. And it's been a little while since we've heard from him, and this record kind of like, is best described as like how he's reflecting on all the hard work paying off, and you know, really like leaning into like not taking anything, being in the mindset of not looking at anything like a loss. Like he's never losing because even if he's ever said no to or something doesn't go as well as he wished it would, like it's still growth and it's still lessons learned. And
Yeah.
then we got another record from Larry Bull, Legend in the Making, which is a very personal record. It honors his late father, who sadly passed away a couple months ago, and it's a lot of like brutal honesty about just like what the point of like having beef is, and like why we shouldn't, why it's so important for all of us to like work together
Yeah.
in the Milwaukee
Absolutely.
scene to uplift one another and support one another. And he touches on a lot of that, and I was very moved by just his sentiments on this record. So
Yeah,
it's
absolutely. and
Yeah.
who better to deliver something like that? I always think of Larry Bull as somebody with a battle rap background, and I'm a fan of battle rap, but I really love the emotion that comes into it. And there's the emotion that comes into it. There's clever lyrical wordplay. Like those are all things that like are super important when you're delivering a record that has a lot of meaning to it. So if there's anyone that's going to try and convince the city to stop having beef, it's someone that's going to do it with such a vivid and like direct tone that Larry Bull has. And so, yeah, I have not heard that one yet. I'm looking forward to hearing it just on that premise alone. You've sold me on it, Ben.
Right on. Yeah, yeah. Go check that one out. We got a new EP from Tron Jovi.
Yes.
You know, Marty from Gorilla Ghost.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we premiered the video for the Maximum Headroom dub, which is pure nightmare fuel when you learn the history behind it. So he explains it in the beginning of the video, but in very shortly, in 1987, some guys took over the broadcast signal for WGN in Chicago, and for like 90 seconds during a Doctor Who thing, uh, it's called like the Max Headroom incident. It's fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the original footage of it too after seeing the video. Uh, don't watch it if you ever plan on like sleeping all night. But the video, the Tron Jovi video, that's great. You can watch that. That's fine. It makes it much more
oh,
palatable. But don't watch the original footage because you'll never sleep again in your life. At least not a complete night for sure.
well, now I'm intrigued. I might not watch it, but I want to read about it.
Yes, you should at least read about it. How about that? But terrifying shit for sure. Which
we
you
got
yeah.
we got new EP from Tekon, who dropped it. Yeah, it's an EP called About Last Night that came out, and it's about just like the complexities of relationships and how you can fight so hard to make it work, but sometimes you just have to accept when it's just not compatible. And he dropped a video along with that for the song River, which went on the site today as well.
Yeah,
So
he's been all over the place. I gotta say too, we also got a new record from Devil's Teeth, a new EP from them, going back to last week, and really like what they're doing there. They recorded that whole thing in a like barn on the outskirts of town, basically near like Ozaki County actually, so like a half hour outside of Milwaukee, and they I got to talk to them about it. They used everything from like rusty chains and like they played the inside of a bathtub and like all sorts of crazy stuff to build on their song Chong Li into a full legend. Yeah, I can't say it still. Legenda. I don't know. The legend of Chong Li. Yeah, Chong Li. Yeah, we got a great record from them. We got new music from Brett Newski featuring the lead singer of Bare Naked Ladies. He's coming out with a book on top of it. So people are being productive, and it's good to see. You know.
Yeah, we got a new EP from Lockjaw, which is a very long running Milwaukee industrial metal band. Who I don't know if people really know this, but the popular video game Dead Rising from the 2000s, which was one of my favorite video games when I was a kid. They have a song on that soundtrack, and they're still making music to this day. And they dropped a really cool, really dark, like hell rock EP called Reverent. I highly recommend that one for anyone who just wants. Anyone who feels like this past year's been hell and really needs some really cathartic, like dark gothic shit to feel that, then Lockjaw's new EP is just for you.
Okay, well then we have to do that for sure. I mean, there's tons of new great stuff coming out everywhere. We also, oh my god, we can't even forget to mention Wave Chappelle's new single, "Breaking In." That one got sent to me. Yeah, that one got sent to me in advance, and we might have got a little shout out there because when he appeared on Breaking and Entering Radio, which you can check out Thursdays on Spotify, and everywhere around the world on online radio as well. we did an interview with Wave Chappelle, and he was talking about this project where he's dropping a song every week. And I said, you got to throw Breaking and Entering in there somewhere. You got to do it. And so he sent me an email and he said, hey, I think you're going to like this one. So I got to hear that one last month. But really excited to, be in the song. I was like getting the quick throw, a little toss in. Yogi B and Keys have done that before. I think there's been a couple rappers that have thrown in Breaking and Entering before, but always cool when we get it,
Tell me about the new Alex Tacton that dropped this weekend.
Oh, yeah. That's up on the site today, too. Mequan's Most Wanted Volume 2. So it's got production from Godzilla. And he, if you've seen him at Big Beat MK, you've seen, what Godzilla is capable of. But there's also features on there from Baby Drew. Wave Chappelle is on there as well. Who else? I'm blanking on.
Afro Man's on it?
Yes, Afro Man is on it. Randomly. But I have a feeling that was when he toured through like the Green Bay area, they were able to put that together. But yeah, Mequan's Most Wanted 2. It's one of those projects that like is a little tongue in cheek, but Alex like embraces, being from Mequan. But you know what? We need that too. We need there's so many facets to hip hop, and the party side, the fun side of things, that can't be overlooked too, because that is kind of essential, especially when everybody's making serious street rap. Sometimes you got to just have fun, honestly. And it's a fun album for sure. So,
awesome. Oh yeah, good shit.
Yeah, so we got tons of great music up on Breaking and Entering this week. We're gonna go grab a record and give you some homework in a second, but first we're gonna get into our second video of the week. It's from Graham Hunt, who is somebody else who that I think actually flies under the radar too quite a bit, even though he's pretty well known, but I think his music gets flies under the radar. So we're gonna check out a clip from him. This song is called "Change Their Mind." Check it out. It's on the Writers' Room.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start it just like that.
Looking out my window at the tower in the distance. There's something going on, but I don't know what it is. The sky goes dark and the lights turn on, shine in the direction of desired areas. The lake is God, and the further you are from it, the further you are from His grace. And I'm on a job, and a job that's gotta get done. What would I even be doing here in the first place? Not you, baby. I just got here and everybody leaves, 'cause the natural state of the American dream is anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason. Anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason. Anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason. Anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason. cultural staple, the American dream. Anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason. Anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason. Anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason. Anyone can change their mind at any time for any reason.
That was Graham Hunt with Change Their Mind here on the Writers Room. Mike Newmeyer, we got to say, we like the video too. That's why we play it. He's in the comments shouting us out. We do got to talk about some other stuff. We got plenty of things happening in the world of breaking and entering right now. One of them coming up this Friday night. We were talking about some live music, and you can watch that right here on Facebook. Or depending on where you're watching us, it's on Facebook. It's the fourth installment of the Mid-Coast concert series. It is presented out of the Cooperage by Mid-Coast in collaboration with Breaking and Entering and 88.9 Radio Milwaukee. And it's benefiting Bullhorn Films, which I believe, weren't they recently on Mr. Nice Guy?
Yeah, that episode is up. They've been documenting the People's Revolution since last May, and doing terrific work. Shout out to Sean and Maddie.
Yeah. So we've got Up Top Pink is on the bill. We've got Flowers, who's a younger rapper, and then Social Sig as well. So those three artists are going to be part of the live stream experience, broadcasting out of the Cooperage this Friday night.
Oh yeah. Isn't there a fourth? Isn't there a Brejon? Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Brejon is on it as well. My bad. There we go. Look at that. She's on it as well.
She also dropped a new video recently too, Ready or Not, which is a really awesome video. So yeah, there's that coming up. So yeah, tune in to Mid-Coast this coming Friday. Also, I wanted to mention MK Expanded is doing a 414 day week of live performances.
Yeah, tomorrow is Milwaukee Day. Happy early Milwaukee Day to everybody watching. Make sure you celebrate accordingly.
Yes, and it's a stacked bill with all kinds of different artists. There's, lots of hip hop, lots of pop artists, even some bands, some indie. It's a very eclectic collection of artists that Mocha worked with to bring some level of live music to Milwaukee this week. So for this 414 day. So shout out to Mocha and MK Expanded for that.
And if I can self-promote for just a second, on Friday, after you tune into Mid-Coast, I believe it's on Cactus Club's Vimeo. I'll be doing a DJ set. I heard that DJ Dumpster Fire may be in the building. So that is Friday night, but you can actually, if you subscribe to Cactus Club on Patreon, you can watch it after the fact. So watch Mid-Coast live and then go to Cactus Club's Patreon, and you can see my dumbass over there spinning some records afterwards. So
your old happy ass.
Yeah, actually, I'm not even spinning records. It's a controller. It's a whole thing. But I'll be having fun doing it. I'm playing a lot of Milwaukee music. I actually put together some of my set today. So there's going to be a lot of Milwaukee tracks for sure thrown in there. because that's what we do
Awesome.
here at Breaking and Entering.
Oh, yeah, right. We walk the walk, we talk the talk.
And we play it out. So, with that said, here's some actual records. Let's talk about those because this is what we do every week. We give you a record from our extensive vinyl collections that both Ben and I have. Ben always runs, basically blindfolded through his apartment to grab a record at random, and you gotta pick pick one of those and then run back here without coming back unscathed. I just reach behind me and grab some shit, and that's what we do. Also, shout out to Not Exactly Radio, who's in our comments right now saying hello. Shout out to Benny and
Not
Tony just
Exactly
coming.
Radio.
Yeah. So Ben, do you want to go first this week, or should I? I think you went first last time. Does not matter to me. Let's grab some records. Let's talk about it. What's their homework?
You can go first. Why don't you go first?
All right. We are gonna grab at random here. True story. I'm doing this now in my editorial meetings for Shepherd Express. My boss always sees these records and he's like, just grab one and just tell us what we got to listen to. And that's our record for the week. This is a pretty sick one, actually, because there's a little backstory here. I'm gonna make it brief. I used to make beats, and so I thought at one point, how cool would it be to sample actual vinyl? I was like in high school. I knew that this was how it was supposed to be. I did not realize how tedious that process is when you can just download the song and sample that instead. So I went to the exclusive company and purchased a bunch of record vinyl singles, including Rhymefest's Stick, which it says here on the green tag I bought for 99 cents. This is a good one because, one, it's just the single. I don't think I ever played it. I don't think I ever sampled it. But two, Ben, I finally pulled out a record that was made after the year 2000.
Oh, I'm proud
which
of you.
we have
Good.
not done in my collection yet, I don't think. This is 2006. 2006. Look at that.
Well, let's see if what I pull out is older than that.
It could possibly be. Let's see.
We got. Is it older? No, it's not older. But the gray record. We got Chelsea Wolfe, Abyss. So Chelsea Wolfe is a gothic folk artist. It's like a really interesting blend of like just really dark and shadowy, like gothic, almost even like kind of not quite metal, but sort of like aesthetically sort of like black metal. And along with some, more along with some folk elements of it.
Nice.
So I really like this record. It's from 2015. So if you want something heavy that's also like, heavy but flowery.
I like that. That's a good description of it. Heavy but flowery.
Check out Chelsea Wolfe, Abyss. This is a fantastic record.
Absolutely.
The first song, Carrying Flowers, is one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
So, you got, here's just some of the names of the tracks: Iron Moon, Maw, Gray Days, Color of Blood, so you get the idea.
Yeah, you're just your average stuff. Color of Blood, average, whatever. That sounds like, just on names alone, I already know what that record sounds like, and I am interested in it. I'm going to go check it out for sure. We also got to give a shout out, since we didn't do this last week, we didn't do the show, to Miguel from Polpa de Guayaba, who just put out a record as well, kind of a fusion single that they put out. He mailed over a print, this, I believe, is his artwork. So shout out to them for going the extra mile and mailing a print over to me, and there's a Polpa de Guayaba sticker on the back. It's a cheap plug, but it's a way to get on the show. If you just send us stuff, we will check it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you support us, we sure as hell got you. So
yeah,
it's very simple. It's quite simple, really.
It's a very easy thing to do. Just pat our back, whatever. We'll jump through hoops and all that stuff. Let's get into our last video for this week. This is Quies Terry. The song's called Her Games. And the interesting thing that I noticed, and maybe if you watch our Twitch stream in the mornings where we're streaming nonstop Milwaukee music videos from like 7 a.m. till noonish, uh, you may notice that the setting is also the same as Tez J's games video. So that's just something I picked up on. It's totally coincidental. Nobody's biting anybody's style. But what are the odds? I just like it. But it's a dope song too. So let's check it out. Quies Terry, this is Her Games. Check it out. I'm breaking it, or I'm the writer's room, not breaking and entering radio. Just play the video, damn it.
All right, guys. I know this isn't your place to be, but you're here, so you're gonna learn something. We're gonna start with attendance.
So I heard there's this cracking ass arcade down the block from my crib.
Sherry.
What y'all want tonight? Y'all trying to go?
Will.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. Period.
Mr. Terry. Mr. Terry. Bucket? He's not here.
She funny. She only call my phone when she wanna ride to me. I say, girl, that's fine with me. We never go on dates, so you gotta be discreet. I say, girl, that's fine with me. Say she ain't got a man, but a phone on his ring. I say, girl, that's fine with me. Keep lying to yourself, you ain't got a lot of me. Shit, I just know how bitches be. She only call my phone when she wanna ride to me. Yeah, she don't really fuck with me. She only call my phone when she wanna ride with me. Yeah, I said, girl, that's fine with me. So I treat her how I treat her. Beat her, never treat her. Shawty just a skeeter for the testing white beaters. Yeah, them niggas with some funds and a devil tight smile. Fuck her real good and let her chill for a while. Shawty bad, but she wild. She can drive a nigga crazy. Yeah, she cool, but she flaky. Got annoyed and always shaky. Never wanna spend the night. Always got places to be. Always got things to do. And some new people to meet. So one day I asked her mama, just what you want with me? What it is, what it ain't. Tell me what she gon' be. She said nothing, little daddy. I like our little thing. I mean, you fuck me right, and that's all I really need. I pay my own bills and I got my own crib. See, I just like your vibe and you make me feel secure. So let me lick the tip, I'll let you paint a picture here. Then do it all again so we can make it crystal clear. She only call my phone when she wanna ride with me. Goofy ass bitch. I said, girl, that's fine with me. We never go on dates, so you gotta be discreet. Sneaky ass bitch. I say, girl, that's fine with me. Say she ain't got a man, but a phone on his ring. I said, girl, that's fine with me. Keep lying to yourself, you ain't got a lot of me. Shit, I just know how bitches be. She only call my phone when she wanna ride with me. Yeah, she don't really fuck with me. She only call my phone when she wanna ride with me. I said, girl, that's fine with me. When I don't text her back, shawty love to call me phony. But just yesterday, the bitch out like she ain't know me. When it's such a summer man, spoke with friends, I'm a homie. But shit, that's cool with me, cause I've been tryna fuck her homies. What you present to me is what I take you for. See, I don't dig for nothing further, not my thing anymore. There was a time when I took time to just talk and just explore. But mommy told me when you close, well, there will always be more doors. So fuck you, horse, I'm going forward. No more time for mind games. I'm building monopolies. There's no dimes in this game, so girl, just get on top of me. Ride a dick without a shame. Lie to me and say how you love me while you screaming out my name. She only call my phone when she wanna ride with me. She don't really fuck with me. She only call my phone when she wanna ride with me. I said, girl, that's fine with me.
That was Quies Terry with Her Games here on the Writers Room. And real quick, we gotta talk about something here. We mentioned it briefly at the top of the show. Ben, our Ben, is nominated as a Whammy Award nominee for Best Music Fan in Southeastern Wisconsin. I don't know. I was trying to look it up if there's a way to vote for him, but if there is, vote for him. But if there's not, we got a petition to the Wisconsin area music industry. You can find them on Facebook. I'm pretty sure they're on Twitter. They have a website. They've got an email. However you need to contact them, we are going to tell people that they need to contact Whammy, and they got to elect our Ben Slowey, our faithful music director, as the best Southeastern Milwaukee, Wisconsin music fan thing. Because you earned it, Ben. You've definitely earned it. I don't know how you got nominated even. I had no stake in it. But, you know, you got to win it. Now you got to win it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. I don't know quite what to say pertaining to this honor, but other than that, it is an honor. Just I appreciate whoever did nominate me. I'm not familiar with the Whammies really, but very kind. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that it just comes with the territory of just really like being very invested in the music scene here and not not losing sight of that and what our mission is here, and being a fan of not only like music itself but of the people behind the music, and wanting them to win and seeing what we can do as individuals, as a blog, breaking and entering, and seeing how we can keep pushing people and supporting people and giving people platforms, and yeah, just making a community out of it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, you are nominated against 4 other people. To be very honest, none of these names sticking out to me at all. We could trash them if you want. I could do it. I got them right here. We could. I mean, I've never heard of Brenda Black Halo. That's a made up name. Bradley John. That's 2 first names. You can never trust anybody with 2 first names. Roosevelt McCarter. Close enough. Can't like that at all. And Dan Gretzky. I don't know. Screw Dan. Vote for Ben. However you gotta nominate Ben to be your Whammy Southeastern Wisconsin fan. Ben's the guy. He's the winner. You got to nominate him as your winner. So we hope you the best for you. The Whammy Awards are in Milwaukee this year. They're at Turner Hall Ballroom. If I would have been smart, I would have looked up the date, but I don't know. It is October 17th. So we'll have to be in the building. We'll have to turn up a little bit and cheer on our boy Ben for sure.
Let's just be so obnoxious the whole time.
Can we dress up for it? But 70s style, let's dress up in powder blue tuxedos for this.
I was gonna say I want to wear tuxedos with sneakers. Kind of like how they do in Step Brothers.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. So there we go. We're gonna dress up for this. We are gonna go to the Whammy Awards. Ben is gonna win one, and then afterwards we will probably go to the Newport here in Milwaukee, and the rest of the night we'll just forget. So that being said, I think that counts as our wisdom for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do have something new as well that if you're interested in this show, you can check us out here every Tuesday at 5. If you want to support this show, if you want to support what we do at Breaking and Entering, we did just launch a Patreon as well. So you're going to get more content than just the normal interviews and music posts and all of the other things that we do. Even more content is going to be out there on the internet. If you sign up right now, you can do it for as little as $5 a month, and that helps keep this thing running. You'll get a playlist for me just for starting. You get an extended interview with Twan Mack is up on Patreon right now. A letter from me thanking you is on there. But we got different tiers for things. We are gonna, once the world opens back up, I think we're gonna do some patron only events. We're gonna, if there's a tier that you get a Breaking and Entering t-shirt out of it too, and more of the content from the 2 of us. So if you feel so inclined, we would appreciate if you checked out our Patreon as well. So
please do.
You can do that at patreon.com/breaking and entering as well. Speaking of other things, thank you guys so much for watching. You can check out new music every day as well at breakingandentering.net. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Every morning we've got music videos on Twitch. We do this show every week. We have a podcast. Ben has a podcast, the Mr. Nice Guy podcast as well. We got a radio show on Spotify. We're very busy people. We are on the internet all the time.
Yes, we are. And on that note, I'm probably going to lie down after this whenever we wrap up here because I'm tired.
That's a good.
It's an exhausting time.
I have a meeting possibly about some live music again, so I have to go do that. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next week on the Writers' Room.
Peace.